I'm sorry I missed you and the family, bro. I would, the
Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents, you know what it is, another episode of Say What Wednesday. So glad to have you guys here with me and everybody else, all the fellas that's on here with me tonight. It's going to be a great show. Happy post AHSOKA Day, because I'm telling you, if you've watched it, I've watched it, and I love both episodes. Star Wars is back, baby. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if it's only 2 episodes. I feel Star Wars. It's just like the holidays all over again. Usually it's like the fall season. So usually, like when it's the fall, it just feels like Star Wars is also closely related and connected to Christmas. Yo, so much, bro. I just feel so much Star Wars this season right now. I'm just overflowing with just Star Wars in the veins and everything. But so glad to have you guys here with us this evening, because we're going to talk about it. And it's not really too much to talk about, but we always find things to talk about. And that's what we're going to do tonight. It's not improv, not improvising, but there is something that I want to basically talk about. Considering the simple fact that we did get AHSOKA, we got teased with that Sabine Wren figure. We're going to talk about that. And could we possibly see a 2.0 of that AHSOKA figure? Could it be updated? Could we get more than one AHSOKA figure? Think about all the figures that we're going to actually get from this show. It's going to be crazy. But my main thought was, in the realm of 2.0 figures, because again, we just got Black Panther. Mind you, mine arrives tomorrow. I'm so excited about it. But yes, in that realm of 2.0s, do you welcome that philosophy? Or is it one of those situations where you're just like, just leave it alone? I welcome it, but I would love to hear what you guys were thinking. And yeah, we're going to get this from even the panel. We're going to have a conversation tonight about a couple of things. AHSOKA might slide in there in and out. So if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, we won't spoil it for you, but we'll just talk about how incredible the show is. So definitely we'll talk about that and amongst more. Also, we're going to talk about how Cam is going to make his appearance on the Shy this weekend. I posted it up earlier. Y'all thought I was playing, but he's going to make his appearance. So definitely we're going to talk about that. But yes, let's introduce the fellas. Speaking of Cam, all day, every day, Cutting Cam on the show. What's going on with
man.
you, bro?
Appreciate you having me, man. Thanks again. This isn't anything about Marvel at all, but the show was just that good that I had to jump in on here. Like
we
had to talk about it.
We're going to talk about a little bit of Marvel, though.
We can put it to the side. Don't worry about it. Maybe next week. Maybe next when things calm down out here.
When things calm down out here,
Yeah,
definitely.
man.
Saw the review on the show too. You killed that review. If everybody haven't checked it out,
bro.
go check out Ken's review on the AHSOKA if y'all haven't already. It's so dope. But definitely, man, thank you for being here. Next up, we got the smooth motherfucking name Calvin, aka Low Key, in the building for your listening pleasure. And he got the guns out. He's ready to make them draws drop. Calvin, how are you this evening? Oh, I got to do this real quick, Calvin, before I introduce you.
What the fuck? Real quick, take a look at my new profile picture. This is all you.
Did you change profile where? On Instagram?
On YouTube. I just sent a message to the chat. That was all for you.
Oh, in the chat. Hold up, on the chat. Hold on, I gotta check this out. I gotta definitely check this one out, bro. Because yeah, let's see. Hold on. You sent it in the private chat, or you put it in the
It's in the chat. Everybody can see it. It's about 5 up from the bottom.
Hold on.
See, Jason got it.
It's panties.
Is it?
Got that Vicky secret.
Oh wow.
He last week he was like, you might as well just change the profile picture. Fuck it, let's go ahead and let's do
Let's
that.
go ahead and do it. Wow, what's going on though, bro? How you doing this evening, man?
I'm cool, man. Ready for this discussion. Man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate. I forgot actually. I just did it just now. I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to change that before I came on.
The slingshot set for real.
I just googled the image real quick and threw it on there. So I saw black and red. I said, "Fuck, let's do it."
Let's go with that. That's what's up, man. Kyle, thank you for being here, bro. As always. Next up, we got the man in the building, the one and only, the intelligent brother himself. He is coming to the pulpit to speak to y'all all day. My man, the Reverend, the one and only Michael Dyson in the building. Second brother, ready to drop some knowledge on y'all. Ready to drop some knowledge on the people because the people need the knowledge. Second brother, what do you got to say to the people?
For us to spread the knowledge across these shining seas of the 50 states of the United States of America, had to bring you the 1/6 scale, man, and we're here for say what? Can we get an amen in the house?
Amen.
Amen.
All right. Everybody can pass the plate because the brother needs $285 for a hot
dog. He's at $285. He just basically dropped it on y'all. $285. That's what he need, and that's what he want, and that's what we gonna talk about tonight. Thank you for being here as always, brother. Next up, we got the man who purposely will persuade you to buy just about everything, from a lightsaber, a pair of socks, some
I got one the other day.
Possibly some sneakers, 4 to 5, 1/6 scale.
I got your socks.
Figures,
I got to send you those. Yeah.
and a hat. So definitely, this is what he does. He's just that type of person that will make you pretty much buy everything and spend your money.
Well, half of that is true. All of it's true.
It's the truth.
So 2 things. One, if you're near Disneyland, they're having 30% off all their lightsabers. So I got Yoda lightsaber this past weekend when I was at the Disneyland during the hurricane. Check it out. And so if you need a lightsaber, they're on sale through October 16th. Thank you for having me. I would say if you have not watched the AHSOKA show, you should probably just pause this stream, go watch it, and then come back. We'll probably still be talking an hour and a half later. So excited to be here. Excited AHSOKA's out, and man, it's kids are back in school. Life is coming back to normal. Thank the heavens. So yeah, happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Definitely a lot to cover, bro. As always, thank you for being here, man. And thanks everybody out there for being here with us tonight. Like he said, if you haven't watched AHSOKA, man, why are you hiding under a rock? Today was such a great, last night was a good evening. Now, does anybody know? And I just want to ask, because it was just the first 2 episodes that they showed like this, right? So going forward, they're going to go back to the regular format. Is that correct?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
That's some bullshit, man, because they had more views doing it this way. To be quite honest, I don't know, man. They should just basically keep this format because I'm loving it. Like getting off, going upstairs, watching it, and being able to watch it a couple of times, bro. It just felt good. Getting up and having to watch it early in the morning, knowing I got to work, it just doesn't feel good, bro. It's just not fun.
Well, so you said they're going to go back to the regular overnight.
I'm just wondering, are they going to go
so
back to the
I just looked just now, and they're saying that the next episode is the 29th is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying 6 p.m. Pacific time and 9 p.m. Eastern.
Really?
So that's what I'm seeing on here right now. So the release schedule for episode 3, I think this is going to be the way it's going to go going forward.
So it's going to be like in the evening time.
Yeah,
bro. I would love them if they do that, bro. That's amazing. If they do that, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's slated for the 3rd episode, but I don't know further than that what they're gonna do. But
they might as well just keep the same
it's
format.
It's good doing it that way. It's good doing it that way. You don't have nobody spoiling shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's introduce everybody out there in the chat real quick. We got Larry Walker in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Thule in the building, as always. He said, Cam Collection, what up? We got Philip the Fool in the building. We got Aaron Collects, Loki. Yo, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Best Car Kid. I'll be Tuesday. It'll be Tuesdays for the season. I'm so happy if they do that, bro. Best Car, bro. You don't understand how happy I'll be if they do that, because it's incredible. And that makes my Tuesdays such an amazing day. So definitely I can't wait for that, man. Thank you, bro. And who else we got? 1-6 Salvo is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Underdog is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Charlie the Unicorn. Who else we got? Collector Joey is in the building. Thank you for being here. Larry Walker. We got Blitz out there as well. We got my bro Timothy is in the building. Timothy White, my guy, in the building. I got to get Timothy on the show one of these days. Timmy, if you out there watching, fam, we're going to get you on the show one of these days, bro. I got to get you on this show because we got a lot to talk about, family. Plus, you here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He's one of the smoothest blurs you'll ever know. And he dresses up like Spider-Man for the kids. He dresses up like Cat for the kids. He has such a dope organization going on right now that kind of helps with the neighborhood and gives back to children and also gives them it actually helps with the imagination, and I'm loving what he's doing. So shout out to my guy Timothy as always, brother.
He said set it up. Why don't you do him like you did me?
Let's go. Let's go. Timmy, you already know. Let's set it up. Let's set it up.
I ain't doing shit till Cal get on.
Check it out.
Link right now.
So next, okay. So set it up. He should have never said, yo, y'all gotta tell him.
You done fucked up.
You didn't fuck up.
We'll be here every week.
Fucked up. Timothy is gonna be here, yo, Timmy. So I'm giving you a week to get yourself together. Next Wednesday, I'm gonna get you on the show. So definitely, yeah, you only got 20 minutes. I'm giving you some time. So next Wednesday night, 9:00, my guy, 9:15, my bro Timmy will be on the show. So set it up. Make sure you got your cam. Make sure you got everything ready because I'm getting you on the show, brother, all day. So just be prepared. You done fucked up now. My man SpongeBob SquarePaws is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Hell Beetle is out there as well. Who else do we got, man? Let's see. Who else do we got in the building? Charlie the Unicorn. Let's see who else is here with us. Hell Beetle, I'm loving that. You're scaring the shit out of me, but I'm loving that, definitely. Let's see here. We got Jose Hernandez in the building. Thank you for being here as always. My guy, Yo Mo is in the building. Yo Mama, that's what I want to call him from now on. Yo Mama. Instead of Yo Mo, his name is Yo Mama. We got Kay Carter in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Ren's Talent Tino is in the building as well. Blitz 0065 is here with us all day, every day. We got my guy, Late Bloomers, in the building. What's going on with you, bro? I'm just gonna call him Spider Punk from now on because that's who he reminds me of. Late Bloomer reminds me of Spider Punk, and that's his new nickname. His name ain't Late Bloomer. His name is Hobie Brown. So that's his name. We got Proxzilla in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Who else do we got? And that's Dolly. Proxzilla is in the building. Who else we got here with us, man? Dale A is here. Striker 47 is here with us. We got, and yeah, Thule, tell him smash that like button. My man Louis LeBizzy is in the building. Louis LeBizzy in the Grizzy. We got Luminar is out there as well. I know she watched it. My man, the Booty King, my dude. Docinator is in the building as always. 12-inch Smooth Stream is out there with us as well. Evangelium is out there with us as well. Who else we got in the building with us? Collectible Chats. I think I covered just about everybody that's actually in here. Gilbert Amazon is in here with us as well. Sean Breeze is in the building. And MB Dyson, man, definitely thank you guys for being here with us. As always, and we got the lovely and the talented and the beautiful Latoya T is in the building. We might get her on the show next week too, so we'll see. Yeah, we gotta get Latoya on here. She kind of makes his appearance her appearances every now and then, so definitely. We got is KG Collects in the building. We got S Bean in the building as well. Thank you for being here as always. So yes. We're going to dive in and we're going to have some conversations tonight. So let's talk about this real quick because I think it is worth talking about because come on, man. Come on now. We got to talk about this. My grandma always used to say that. Come on now, get on out my way, boy. So you already know how it be. Grandma's be, they'll tell you in a minute. Like, you move and move. Hell yeah. But definitely we're going to talk about this real quick because I think it is worth talking about before we talk about anything else. Now, again, I'm going to try to stay away from spoiler territory just in case people didn't see it. But yo, Usby, I'm pulling this up and I'm going to you first because I have to say this because
Give me chills.
I gotta go back and talk to Usby about this real quick because I'm gonna take y'all back a couple years back, Anaheim, California. Star Wars celebration at the Anaheim Center. We basically walked past what was it? Just the name of the company again? Usby? Sock company?
Oh, Stance.
So we walked past the Stance booth. Now, my intentions was just to basically look at a few pairs of socks. I saw Vader. I think I saw AHSOKA. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that AHSOKA. But then Usby pulls up this box. And he's like, yeah, you see all this assortment? You know, you want it. You should just get it. I was like, yeah, that is kind of dope. How much? He said, just $100. Me, just $100 for 3 pairs of socks? He's like, but nah, you have to see what you're getting. Everything that's in this box, also you get a pin. It is a pin that you'll never see again. I was like, oh, damn. Showed around the socks, and he must have had this art of persuasion because Toya was right there with me. She's like, well, they are some decent socks. So I know when she says that, that means that I have permission to get them. But was it not an investment? I have to honestly say it was definitely an investment, bro. And I say that because during Anaheim celebration is when AHSOKA Rosario Dawson herself came out on stage, the live stage, and was talking about this show. It was her, Bardizo herself was there as well. It was a couple of them that actually came out and that we're talking about it. But yo, man, yesterday literally brought me back to what it felt like. It almost took me back to when, there was a hiatus of Star Wars for a while, beyond the prequels, beyond everything else. But then we got The Force Awakens. Now, say what you will about the prequels. I mean, not the prequels, but the sequels. But the electricity when The Force Awakens was released around that time or even before then, it was powerful, bro. Everybody loved it. Like just the hype for it, merchandising around Christmas time again, Usby, you already know. But this gave me the same feels. And they didn't even actually promote it. They couldn't promote or do too much, again, because of the writer's strike, the Actors Guild as well, striking right now. But I think that everybody else did the work for them. In my opinion, my humble opinion, again, I think that they nailed these first 2 episodes. And it took me back to what Star Wars means. And again, I'm not knocking Mandalorian. I'm not knocking Andor. I'm not knocking all the other shows. I quite enjoyed them. But this gave me the Star Wars feels. And on top of that, it connected the dots. Everything that came after Rebels. If you watch Rebels, then you know that this show so far is nailing it. And I know we're only 2 episodes in, but still, I believe in Filoni. He made me a believer. And I love everything that I'm seeing. Usby, what did you, based off of you only seen it one time, how did you feel about it, bro?
Dude, I thought it was the worst show. No, after all that positive, no, dude, I thought it was amazing. I thought there's been a lot of negativity around a lot of stuff, Disney in general, but Star Wars for sure. A lot of people didn't like Mandalorian season 3 for whatever reason. And so I think that this one had a lot riding on it, especially because it's Ahsoka. It's one of my favorite Star Wars characters they've ever made since the OT. So definitely had a lot riding on it to sort of carry the story forward, because all this is going to culminate in some sort of big Avengers type movie with like Mando, Boba Fett, Ahsoka, So yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it had Dave Filoni sort of all over it. I thought, he obviously did well with Clone Wars and Rebels and all that stuff. So this is just very much an extension of him, an extension of that. And so I had high hopes for it, and he, at least in the first 2 episodes, delivered. There's enough pacing to sort of show you where we're going, you know what I mean, and show you some action. But it takes time to slow down and talk to the characters that and kind of find out where they're at and stuff like that. So yeah, I loved it. And seeing Hera was awesome in that dump truck was awesome. So yeah, I am all about it. I am looking forward to the remainder of the last 6 episodes and seeing where they go from there. I'm so far so good. If Dave Filoni and his track record is anything to go by, I think we're in good hands. And I think I think this will be helpful because at the end of the day, they're definitely trying to bridge the gap between the Empire Falling and the First Order. So I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that could happen there and showing what they're doing. So we'll talk about more without any spoilers. But the only thing I'll pull up here is this is a box of socks that I got for Lael at Comic-Con. I told him, I was like, hey man, you want socks? I mean, they're $80, but he's like, dude, get them for me. So it doesn't take that much.
Yeah.
This one, hold on.
What's in
era? We got some Clone Wars songs.
Oh yeah. So can you send me an invoice so I can yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Then we got the last one, Darth Maul, right there, baby.
Oh come on, man. Yeah.
So
oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's me.
Lael does not take very much convincing for anything.
That's me all day. That's me all day. You already know. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. Bet. I cannot wait. I definitely cannot wait. But definitely Mickey Mouse is in the building as well. We got Mickey Mouse. Yeah, we do got like a chipmunk problem that we experiencing right now. But yeah, man, I'm feeling you. But here's a surprise because I woke up, I think it was Monday, and I was scrolling across, you gotta look at your story, Instagram and stuff like that, and throughout the day. And I seen like this review, and I seen Cam was like Star Wars back. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Are we talking about Cam? Is Cam?
Yeah.
So
Cam. It was just that good, man. It couldn't be ignored at all, I felt like. As you know, I got the opportunity to see it a little early, so I just felt like I couldn't waste it at all. So I went ahead and did a review on it. I thought from the first 2 episodes gave me a very, very strong theatrical feel. I thought it could have been a movie, to be honest with you, because I'm watching that first episode. It's like 55 minutes, and I'm like, damn, this thing's still going, because I was on a time crunch. So I'm like, the link was going to expire at 10. I started at 8. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hurry the hell up. I'm thinking like, I got little 30-minute episodes, but it just kept on going. And to my surprise, it's so crazy because like, she made little, references in there that like she never finished her training and stuff like that. So, she considers herself a Jedi, but not a Jedi at the same time. And it showed within the first 5 minutes, because I think her just being in that temple, doing what she did with lightsabers alone just kind of showed that like, she's had to carve out her own path, which is, a great reference to her and kind of nod to the original story of Clone Wars and what we missed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how she had to kind of grow up without a master. So I really just respected the character all along and really where they have brought her from, even though the time we've missed throughout the, different, I guess, as years have passed. But I'm excited to see where they take it, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I felt like when I watched it, I knew that everybody that's a Star Wars fan was definitely going to be pleased with it. And I'm glad the reaction is the same. It doesn't make me look like a jackass. So that's great. That's great. Hell
yeah, bro. So after the 6 times that I watched both episodes, it's just me. This just me. Okay. So I told y'all this. I was telling everybody this for the longest time, and they thought I was playing. I knew who was going to be my favorite character. And she doesn't say much.
No.
And she doesn't get as much screen time, but I think she will. And I think they set it up that way because, again, the introduction, whatever, of getting the group back there. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but for anybody who hasn't seen it, I'm telling you this right now. Shin is my favorite character from the show so far. Now, I know everybody's talking about Sabine. I know they basically, again, Sabine is the highlight and that she's nailing it and she's the standout. And I get that. But when we're talking about new characters, Shin Hati is killing it. I love her intensity. I love the look of the character. It's just like no nonsense. And she's a beast. And I love this character. Going forward, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But there's just so much to basically take in from this show. Second brother, you got a chance to view it. What were your thoughts? Like so far, what do you think that we're in good hands with Filoni's vision? What you think?
Well, following Filoni from the beginning, he never failed. Never failed. If you're coming from, the Clone Wars all the way up to this point. So I'm very confident he's going to bring it. And having those episodes expanded out, because I'm glad they did not do the 30 minutes or 35 minutes per episode thing. No, these stories need to be told, basically. The pacing was perfect. My man, the late Ray Stevenson,
yeah, bro.
Fucking point.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he was on fucking point. And then some little surprises that was thrown there about, where some characters come from. And I'm just like, damn, are we going to see more of that? Not to try to throw no spoilers out there. Are we going to see more of, what Miss Morgan has in store? Because
I'm glad you mentioned that.
I think is more than I'm thinking about it. She's just laying back to let things play out.
Yeah.
She knows Ahsoka has certain abilities. And that fight they had between the Mandalorian, I think she threw it. Because based on what we learned, it's like, wait a minute. Nah. She could put in some more on that fight. It gets you to thinking. And it's almost like a master, it's like almost a Palpatine-like manipulation that's happening that nobody knows yet.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's hard not to spoil the fuck out of it.
Right. I know.
It's so hard not to spoil this, but
it is.
For people who've watched it and what they have revealed about this character, I want to say this much. We know that this particular character, the lineage, they're pretty much they're gone. Like they're not too many out there, right? Now, because they were damn near hunted down and killed, right? So when you think about the fight between her and Ahsoka from The Mandalorian, I think that it wasn't just the simple fact that she held back, but she didn't want it to leak of who she really was, not knowing the environment, not knowing how it would be perceived if she revealed herself. Because again, it's like almost a risk that she's taking, you know what I mean, to reveal herself, especially amongst what's happening. So, but I will honestly say that I am so happy that they expanded on this character, because to see her in just one episode of The Mandalorian, I was like, man, it's an interesting character. I would want to see more. And then on top of that, she wasn't no slouch.
Nah, she wasn't.
She ain't no slouch. She's and now knowing, I'm like, oh yeah, she's beast mode. There's some stuff going on, like more than whatever. But and here was one thing that I heard, because I was watching a reviewer and they said this about this character, and I was like, what? And this is before I even saw the episode. They said, well, the one thing that they didn't like was so far that was this character, because they felt as though her she was a little bit over the top with her evil whatever, and they just felt whatever that she was a bit, her acting was, I'm like, what are you watching?
She was really good.
She was really good. And like, bro, she definitely reminds me of, you know what, I'm honestly, and I'll say this, right? She reminds me of a more stern version of Kamala Harris, bro. For some reason.
No, she does. She does.
She does, because
it's like her cousin.
It's like her relative. Yeah, bro. Like,
she gives off that vibe when Kamala was cross-examining Bill Barr.
Yep.
And she was like, do you infer? It was it gave that vibe off like that.
Yeah, bro. Like, she gives you that vibe that she is no nonsense at all.
She does. She does. She right now, look at this photo right now, bro. This is like when you do something wrong in church and your mom will whip your ass.
Right.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, she got that wood spoon, great. Smack the shit out
your ass down.
Yeah, like, wow.
She over there.
Yeah, like, bro, this is that look that you get when your mom's standing up testifying and you tried to take some peppermint out her pocketbook and she spots it and she's just looking at you like,
just want to tic tac.
Boy, watch. You wait till we get home, boy. I'm gonna beat you with the church shoes on. But yeah, bro, like, did she give you that look? But the character herself in the show, I love it. Like, I love and I want to see more of this character and where they're going to actually take it, and knowing her lineage and how powerful she is. We talked about a lot of stuff behind the scenes I don't want to get into, because there's a lot to kind of bleed from these last 2 episodes, but definitely, bro, I'm on board with her. Like, I do definitely think that this character is completely amazing, bro. I'm all in with everything. Calvin, what you think about this last 2 episodes that you saw? And I know you're a man of very few words. You don't really say much, but when you do say things, it is met with an impact. And I know it's just, you don't try, but it's just the smoothness just pours out. You can't help it. So what was your take on this show? And before you speak, my brother, you may proceed.
You like Shin. I'm gonna have a few words. Shit was dope. Episode 1 and 2, fire. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the rest of the show proceeds with. And I need me a fucking orange saber immediately.
Yeah. Now, Calvin, I gotta bring this up, bro. I gotta bring, because again, this is definitely worth talking about. And this is our guy. Again, it saddens me in a sense, because, bro, he is a boss, like a beast, bro. Like, walking through the corridor without really giving it too much. It was, and Cal, remember, bro, we were at Star Wars Celebration in London when him and Mickelson came out on stage, and just the overwhelming applause and how they both were just, they were just so overwhelmed with the reception and stuff like that. And he talked about the character, how important the character was, and and also how misunderstood the character will be. But bro, just the armor, it's like a medieval type of armor that he wears, just his, the power, everything he eludes, it is phenomenal. Like, definitely a phenomenal character. And again, I can't believe it, bro. I was thinking about it. It's like, watching this and knowing that we were there to see him, and now he's gone. You know what I mean? Like, that's just really, really weird. But
that's what's crazy, man. It tells you how life is so damn short, because everyone was celebrating, they're doing the countdown for this show. And man, when I turned around and saw that he passed, man, that's just like, it was just, I think that week we just had a bad week with people passing too.
Yeah.
And it was just like, damn. And to see him on the screen, it's just like, damn, man. You just want to see so much more in him.
Yeah.
With this.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
And he is my Punisher, and I will say that.
Yo,
definitely.
I love John Bernthal. He's my
Punisher came with it. I don't know if y'all saw Dexter. What was that? Season 6 or 7 when he showed up. Was fucking Dexter up for a good 6 or 7 episodes. This man has presence when he hits the screen.
Yes, he does.
Rome. Go back to Rome.
Rome, yeah, bro.
Yeah. He popped up and he was like, he just exuded like, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's it. No nonsense. Like, bro, I was thinking about that in the first episode. I was like, whoo. All right, first of all, bro, it's like you get 2 cloak figures that actually show up and they have sabers. Who the hell are you to question anything? I'd have been like, yeah, so what y'all? Yeah, come on, let me take.
He was
y'all
like,
back.
Nice try. Y'all ain't gonna trick me. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, bro, who are you talking to? Like straight up. Hey yo, hey Yosby, Usby, yo, because I was about to say something. Yo, that meme I sent you, like, bro, the fuck you mean now? Comment that shit was so fucking funny. The fuck you mean now? Yo, when fucking Dockinator sent me that shit, I was crying, bro. But yo, I want to pull this up real quick because when we're thinking about this season, and there's a few of them that's missing on here, we know this, but bro, I think and believe that we're going to get everything here. Everything.
Yeah, we should.
I think we will. Yeah. Honestly, I honestly believe that we will see everything here. And the reason why I say it is because of Dave Filoni's writing. You're invested already so far. And I like the development. I like that the pacing was there. You talked about this. The pacing was really good. But it sets up each individual characters. And you already know the motivation. You know where they're going. So these last 2 episodes, it wasn't no filler shit. And I think that they need to learn from that. I don't, as much as I love the Mandalorian, I don't think we need that much filler, bro. They need to have a direction and just follow that direction. Enough with the fillers, bro. Enough with the fillers.
We have to be fair. Filoni does write like a good filler, but that's when Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff like that has like 30 episodes a season. So I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he doesn't. But Filoni does like a good filler. But maybe that's just a aspect of needing to make 30 episodes a year or whatever.
True, but I think that what we're seeing with this though, it's more the motivation is there. Like they're going. We know what they're looking for, and we know how each individual character ties in. So no one is, I think when we talk about standouts, I think all of them right now are standouts. All of them had their moments. Shin had her moment. Balin had his moment. Morgan had her moment. So of course Sabine and Hera had their moments. Ahsoka was come on, man, bro. Bro, that and again, the scene of the scene of the second episode when she's just standing there in that slight move, like she didn't give up.
Oh yeah, when he,
bro, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
bro, like, but everybody had their moment, and I think that everybody here were standouts. Even Hu Yang, who's not pictured here, and Morak, who's not pictured here, had their moments as well. Even the Loath Cat, bro, like straight up, it was dope, and I want one. Cute.
Okay,
I'm like, I want one.
Do you? Oh, I will say this: do you guys if you do, we won't call it a beat down. We call it a slash down between Balin and Vader. That scene right there, you were just like,
bro.
Man, he made that his own.
Yeah, mirroring. There was definitely mirroring, bro.
It was just like, damn, what am I looking at here?
Yeah,
and it was perfect.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
It was so perfect, bro. But This honestly, for people out there, I know this is going to be the death, like somebody said, the death of their wallet, but in such a good way. I think for me, in such a good way, because I do want this. I want every figure that I've actually seen. So even bro, the HK and force the assassin droids, I want those, bro. I need a couple of those. I need a couple of them because I think they're killing it.
But they were so damn smooth, though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, when she
you know what I'm saying, man. It was just like, oh shit.
Bro,
oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, like literally, like, come on, man. Like this show so far, I can't say it enough. And when I get off tonight, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm just letting y'all know. It's just the way it is. This is going to be that way until next week, but I'm just super duper excited about this. And speaking of which, that we're actually talking about this, we have to go on in and basically show the teaser because they did tease us with at least one of the figures, which I don't know if they're going to release. She could release or reveal tonight. We don't know.
Yeah.
We could definitely see a reveal of her tonight. I don't know, but they did basically give us the tease of Sabine. And I must say, if there were any doubts, so I'm all right. So let me go around because we already know that this is not. I don't want to. It's not a spoiler, right. But it's something that was suggested before we even saw the show. Mm-hmm. So, Usby, I'm gonna ask you straight off the bat.
Yes,
even what we know from what we saw in a couple episodes. And Cam, when I asked you this question, you downplayed it like a motherfucker. Bro.
I did. I didn't want to
you didn't want to tell
you what happened, but I was like,
you downplayed it like a motherfucker too.
Try to give it a little.
Yeah, you did downplay it like a motherfucker. But Usby, do you think and they because it still isn't fully implied yet, but do you think there is some force sensitivity here?
Do I think there's some force sensitivity? Well, I can't say anything without spoiling anything. So,
just your thoughts.
Maybe. I think Sabine is a strong-willed Mandalorian. So maybe if she puts in the effort, maybe there will be some. I think it's. Don't they say that you pretty much have to have some sort of force aptitude to wield a lightsaber? Is it? I forget what it is, but it's something like you have to have some sort of sensitivity or training to be able to actually wield a lightsaber. Yeah, there could be. We'll see how this unfolds. I mean, I think this is a good sort of like George Lucas liked to say, everyth's poetry. You know what I mean? So having her be a Padawan would be pretty cool. Who's her master? We'll see. But yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, hopefully. I like Sabine a lot. I don't know. I can't say anything. Well, I like Sabine a lot. She's cool. She's good people.
Second brother, your thoughts. Do you think there is some sensitivity here?
Well, if you get into my camera's doing some freaky stuff, and I deal with that later. But I think it is, but like we just mentioned, her strong-willedness or bullheadedness by her being a Mandalorian would get in the way of her unlocking her potential. So that's pretty much Ahsoka's job to kind of break that. But I think it's going to be, not to give any spoilers, this is not giving a spoilers, just giving my opinion. It's going to be something that's going to push her over that ledge. That's going to pretty much unleash it. Like, for instance, when Jean Grey became the Dark Phoenix. Yeah. Like that. It's going to be something that's going to pop that cork.
Got you.
That's where we're going to end up seeing. But there is some sensitivity there, but she got some things there blocking her reaching her potential.
Some things that she got to kind of get past, and we're kind of seeing, some of that. We're kind of seeing, some of those things that, could have been a hindrance, and what direction we need to or she should take, You know, we're almost seeing something like that. Cam, your thoughts? Do you think that there is some sensitivity here, or is it just like, I don't know?
Yeah, it's got to be some force sensitivity, possibly, because I saw her tuck and roll with a lightsaber in her hand and not kill herself. So I was like, I don't know how you didn't cut your arm off at this point, but
Right.
I would think. I mean, there is, but like Second Brother said, there's definitely some things that are going to block and probably get in the way because, as you know, I mean, when dealing with the force, if fear is in your heart, then fear brings on anger, anger brings on hate, right? So it could possibly, you know, go the wrong way if that's the case. So I don't think it'll go that far, but we'll see. Honestly, it's kind of up in the air type question. Honestly, she kind of her dynamic of wielding a lightsaber reminds me so much of Finn.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
just
like,
good
oh,
point,
I'm
good
picking
point.
it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like,
Yeah.
this is all I got. So I got to use this shit, you know? So that's what it reminds me of, but I don't know to what extent he even had himself, you know, but
Yeah,
the dynamic seems very, very similar to this right now. So we'll see though, but
I feel you. That is, Cal. What are your thoughts, man? Do you think that there is, you know, some, you know, a bit of some sensitivity there that, you know, and in all fairness, you know, a lot of it was hinted to in Rebels, bro. A lot of it was. It was just a lot of people weren't picking up, or they saw the cues, but there are a lot of people that might have actually missed it. But what do you think, bro? You think there's some sensitivity there?
Along with Cam, I'm still new to the deeper lore of Star Wars. Like, if it's not a legacy character, I really don't know the ins and outs yet. So I'm still learning as we go along right now.
Got you.
So I didn't watch Rebels. I watched about 5 different recaps on Sunday, trying to get as much as I could from the in and out. Like when that the mural of all the characters showed up, I was like, okay, I know what that is. Okay, got it. I would say definitely hints of sensitivity, and I could be wrong, but with a dash of something else. I think there may be something else there, and I think we hit it. I think there was hints of that elsewhere.
Yeah, bro.
I know there's always
man.
There's a power of 2 when it comes to a master and his Padawan, but there's a power. There's a sense of 3 something out there. There's a trifecta.
Yeah, bro.
It's gonna be a big conflict. It's gonna be a conflict.
That. And I was like, I don't know what this is yet, but I see something's coming.
Yep. Beskar Kid, if you out there listening,
that's where I'm at.
I'm gonna hit you up, bro, after this show. I'm gonna probably send you a message and I'm gonna get your take on what we're talking about, because we talked about this behind the scenes. But yep, I
that's
believe
what I
it.
feel. I feel like they're like, she definitely has a sense. I mean, once she picked up she pulled the lightsaber out, I was like, oh shit, okay. Now, granted, you could tell she had some training because she held her own. Yeah, but Sheen was whooping that ass.
She was toying with her.
She was whooping that ass and having a good time while doing it.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's
you can tell
there.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is definitely something else there that hasn't been, you know, it's being hinted at, I think, but we'll definitely see, you know, how that is going forward. And again, this right here is just a start. It's just a start of what else we'll probably see from this line. This is just a beginning. You know what I mean? It's you know, they haven't gone deep into this line yet, and we don't know, but we know it's going to be more than one, because I think the popularity of this show is going to warrant that. I do honestly believe the popularity of the show is going to warrant more than just Sabine. We will, and because I wanted to bring this up as well, because this kind of leads into what I'm thinking, and even like leans into what we're talking about 2.0. You know, when we talk about like 2.0 figures, you know, and stuff like that, we know that, you know, we just recently got AHSOKA from The Mandalorian. Okay. Now, initially when that figure was released, we know that, or revealed, put it that way, the biggest conversations that a lot of people actually had at that point was, okay, are they going to retool that head sculpt? because it doesn't all the way look like Rosario. So are we going to basically see, some retooling to make it look a bit more like her? And they released the figure exactly how they revealed it, and it wasn't any type of retooling.
Right.
Also, I know a lot of people were upset about the single jointed elbows. And I believe like Nick, I think he's the one that posted that he broke his, whatever. So do you guys think, and anybody can jump in on this, do you guys think that we're going to get, well, of course we know we'll probably get another Ahsoka, but from what we're basically seeing so far is the earlier garb, everything that she's basically wearing right now, from the tunic, everything that she's from her poncho, it's mainly from the Mandalorian. It's still the same suit. Do you think we're going to get a 2.0 version? Now, mind you, she doesn't have hair, so we won't have to worry about artisan. But do you basically think exactly? Do you think we're going to get a 2? Because we're going to get probably now, mind you, I don't know if we're going to see Ahsoka the White in this show. I honestly don't know. But I know there was another scene that we saw during the trailer where she had something else on. Do you think we're going to get a 2.0 version of Ahsoka? Anybody can jump in and say anything.
I think, the easiest answer is yes, right? But I think it is also interesting that Mando season 3, we did not get a new one for him, right? Wasn't the Chrome one labeled as season 2, so we did not get a new Mandalorian for season 3, which you would have expected 100%. So I guess it depends on how much her outfit changes this year. Like I said, so far all we've seen is the old outfit. So if it stays that way, who knows? I would rather them focus on getting the other characters out versus a 2.0. I'm fine if they do a 2.0, but so we'll see. It's easy to say yes, but I guess they set a precedent maybe with Mando, but that was also like the 5th Mando figure.
True.
So
that's true.
So
that's
maybe
true.
it's different for this one, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe she gets some new lightsabers during the season and has to.
Who knows?
Do whatever.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Yeah, there is. Or what if they actually give us a 2-pack of her and Hu Yang?
Yeah. That's a hell of an idea right there.
They can definitely do something like that.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean? I think they could pull that off. Cam, what do you think? You think we're going to get a possible 2.0?
I think so. I think it would be in Hot Toys' best interest to push this back out one more time. I feel like this is probably going to grab and gravitate a lot more Star Wars fans into diving back in and probably collecting as well. So for me, this is like putting out an Iron Man for a lot of people, I think, and if it's right and they get it 100% right, I think the last one from the Mandalorian looked pretty good. Like besides the single, joining elbows, I think it was the only issue, but I think those were seamless as well. So it's like, you give and you get, but I think a lot of people will probably pick this up. So I think they just have to go all in on this Ahsoka line. I just everybody got a damn Grogu. So it was like everything you buy, you get a damn Grogu. So I feel like at this point they need to just make sure they button down the hatch with this one for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think they could. I'm interested in getting somebody else's thought here really quick, and I'm going to bring him in. Now he's always fashionably late. And I think, he did message me and said, hey, like, I'm going to be late. Wifey, said that she wanted me to replay that moment from The Best Man Holiday and come out and sing and take my shirt off. So I got to do that before I come on the show. And I was like, all right, bro, take your time, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But, he's here with us now. You already know who it is. Brother or cousin in the building,
winded,
bro.
You look so winded, man.
Yeah,
look, I'll say this. I wish that was true. I really wish my life was that exciting. I really wish. Man, ain't nothing going on over here but baby bottles and some more. That's it. Talk to
I've
me.
been there.
Man, my life, listen, let me tell you something. My life used to be fun. I used to hang around with some unsavory characters, you know what I'm saying? I used to be up in them streets. I used to be a wild boy. Now it ain't nothing but giving dogs medicine and chasing down baby bottles. Hello. Welcome
Yeah,
to
that's
40.
true, bro. But
Welcome
when I
to
saw that,
40.
when I saw that the video you put up, this dude right here was trying to kill you in the video. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he had you tied up in the chair. So I was like, yo, what the heck?
Yeah, I actually killed him in the video.
Yeah.
We had
Kind of
some
had
time.
the makeup artist worried of when he was doing the makeup, and I was telling her, no, not this way, this way. If it was a beat down, this is how it would look.
Yeah.
And then she kind of looked at me like, oh, how the hell you know this? I'm like, don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny story about that video. I actually, when she was applying the makeup, she actually was like, because she had to make it look like a gash was in my head. She actually cut me. So I had a gash, we wiped the makeup off. I was like, what the hell? She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, well, it's better than, it doesn't look like the real thing, but yeah, man, that was a fun times, fun video. Definitely.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I gotta check that out. Check that out. Made it out on YouTube. Check it out. Oh.
Definitely check it out, man. But bro, didn't get a chance because, like I said, we've been talking about this so far tonight, bro. What seeing it, and you saw the 2 episodes of AHSOKA, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Loved it. You know what? I'm gonna say something else. It is so many people out there that love the knit fucking pick. I was hearing people go so far as, oh, it's not the story that's good. Oh, it's not the cast that's good. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, the effects. Oh, they just always use the volume. Oh, I couldn't see shadows on the ground. Ooh. I was like, really? We're talking about VFX? I mean, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, man. People just look for. It's okay to criticize, but it's one thing to be overcritical. And I just think that's where we're at. People just be over criticizing shit. And I'm like, bro, the show was, those 2 episodes are off to a real good start. I can understand some things where people didn't like season 3 of Mando. I can understand why. Okay, I get it. It was kind of a deviant. Book of Boba Fett. Okay, I get it. But this, they just started. The acting, great. The score, oh my God, the score is beautiful. The characters, these are some, of live action Rebels. Come on.
Yeah,
this
bro.
was good. And I'll admit, I haven't seen all of Rebels. But when I'm seeing shot for shot remakes of what I've seen in Rebels and live action, come on, they did a damn good job. I think this is off to a damn good start. Sorry to just come on, just air my grievances, but no.
Bro, it needed to be said because that's the thing. And you know what? Who when he said, and Beskar was basically, because Beskar, he came in, he was like, yo, like I was looking at him and some of the stuff we were posting, he was talking about how people are nitpicky, for reasons, like they always want to find reasons, to
I feel like the
shame this shit.
Requisition should be made here. What the fuck is he talking about? Anyway, sorry. No, I'm in rare form tonight, guys. But anyway, I'm just saying certain things. Like if you want, like I've nitpicked and said some things about certain shit, but I'm not going to say it's real nitpick. It was legitimate gripes when it comes to writing. But when a show can't,
biggest thing, bro.
But when a show is, that's what I'm saying. But when a show is just starting, like it's just you get 2 episodes. And in these 2 episodes, it was damn good writing. It was damn good storytelling. And I love the fact that they took their time. And they took, they took their time to tell a story. It wasn't a whole bunch
dope ass show, bro.
Yeah, it was good, man.
And this is only the first 2 damn episodes. But fellas, again, go ahead. I'm sorry, second brother.
No, but with these shows, and this is what people have to understand, is that all of us here, the average attention span is 5 minutes. If you look at news, you look at everything else, everything got to be condensed in 5 minutes. in this damn camera again. But anyway,
I feel
it has to be condensed. Condense things in 5 minutes. People don't let these shows are designed to invoke a thought. These shows are designed for you to look at it now once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times because you'll find other things in it.
Yeah.
And that's as you will see, like with the Book of Boba Fett and all these other shows. There's certain things and nuances that are there that you may not catch in the first episode or the second episode, but you have to give it its chance for a story to evolve. And it always brings me back to the damn conversation of Neo and the architect and the look on everyone's face in the theater during that conversation.
Definitely, bro.
So you gotta people gotta let things play out. And I just think we're just in a generation of sore asses, sorry to say. That people just want to complain just to complain because it makes them feel good of the shortcomings they have in their life that they need to go figure out.
There you go.
Definitely.
So
there you go. Real
just
shit.
let shit evolve. Jeez.
Right.
Yeah, definitely let it evolve. So I'm in a space where I'm like, you know what? You know how we always basically say, you know, we don't like we don't like to call out trolls. You know, we try to put them aside. We don't like to call them out and stuff like that, and just kind of ignore it. But this one's interesting, and I want to pull this one up really quick because I don't know who this is. Yeah, so I want to pull this person up before I block you.
Can I get him?
I want to pull you up before I block you.
Can I get him?
I just got here. What the fuck?
Yeah. I want to pull this up before I block you. Just because it is worth noting, just to kind of see stuff like this is the stuff that we actually see. People like this are the reasons why sometimes there's divisiveness, not in the community itself, but it just sparks a lot of negativity. So, Maka, whoever you are or who you're posing to be, because you could be someone that we know that just jumping in here to start issues. This right here, are all men here down low or not? So let me ask you a question, right, Maka? So Maka, you gonna find, but listen, you know what I mean? Fuck around and find out. Ain't that what they say? But Maka, so let me ask you a question, brother. What if somebody was? What business of it is yours?
Right.
To be quite honest. Yeah. So, I mean, to say stuff like this shows you where your mindset is. Yeah. And I just wanted to call you out because I want everybody here in the chat to see you because they're going to probably clown you too.
Right.
Because this is not the space to do stuff like this. Right. Jay, you said you wanted to go in. I'll give you a couple seconds.
No, bro. You know what? You got it, Leo. You got it. You got it, brother. Because I've been sipping and leaning, so I'm not going to. Not even going to. I wouldn't do that.
I would say evidently the joker that wrote that must be in his drawers writing it.
Yeah.
He must be in their drawers writing it right now. It must be, fellas. You know what? Just look at all of us handsome faces. That's what it is. All us handsome faces there. I'm
about to turn my camera off.
Look at Dan. Dan is out of nowhere.
I just banned this dude. I just wanted to kind of call it out, and just ban him because he's a clown. But anyway,
exactly.
You know, trolls will be trolls, and it's probably somebody that we know.
Look, that's a troll that he wish he had some hoes, but he don't.
Exactly right. So we'll just put it out there like that. Real quick, Dan. So glad to have your cheating ass in the building. As always, cheating ass Dan in the building every day, all day. What's going on with you, brother?
Not much, man. Just, ate dinner, hopped on. It is hot as hell here. Yeah. That's all I got to say. I don't know.
So, bro, what did you think about the show? 2 episodes that you saw.
I thought it was pretty good. What's it called? I think it seemed like a movie, like the way it was shot. Which I enjoyed. I didn't feel like I was watching a Disney Plus episode. I mean, there's nothing really, I always reserve my judgment for shit when it's over and done. And then I think about how I feel afterwards. So I don't know. I think it's pretty good so far. I've been fooled before by Disney Plus, shows. I think we all have, but I think so far what we've seen, taking it at face value, I think it looks pretty good. Like Jay was saying, dude, we got to see scenes shot for shot from Rebels. That was fucking awesome. So yeah, it was dope, man. I really like Sabine, the way she was portrayed. Yeah, man. I hope they give us the hot toy with her leather jacket and the speeder. That'd be sick, man.
Yeah,
for real.
That'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
I'll buy that. I think I like that
bro.
better than her Mandalorian armor, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the long hair too.
Yeah, she look cool. She look really cool.
I can hear Dan. I can hear Dan through the screen. Hey, baby, you look kind of good in that jacket, baby. and then he's
I wasn't
sipping on
looking
some.
at the jacket. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dan in the building all day, bro.
Harold would be sick too. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be dope.
Well, you know we're gonna get that with that jacket if they keep it leather, bro. Keep the jacket. Don't give us no pleather bullshit.
Oh man.
Don't give us no pleather bullshit. Make sure you keep the jacket, bro, because I'm telling you that is on point. Yeah, I think it is. But so the reason why, and again, like the path that we're kind of leading into right now is 2.0's. Now, Dan, do you have that Panther? Is that what I see there with you right now, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
So you got it, right? So mine arrives tomorrow. You got yours before I did. Now, I was talking about this earlier, and I wanted to kind of bring this up because we're in the land of 2.0's, where they're basically going ahead and they're fixing things, retooling things and stuff like that. You have it in hand. You saw the head sculpt. What do you think about now? Because I think they probably use slightly the same mold, but the paint applications on that head sculpt is different.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
definitely
much.
different.
It's to me it looks like the same sculpt because I've seen the other head sculpt in person. I don't have that figure, but I've seen it in person at like multiple shops, and it looks pretty much the same, but the skin tone's a lot richer. Like, you know what I mean? The older one is like kind of had like a gray undertone to it. Yeah. This one has more of like a warm color to the head sculpt. But that's just the head sculpt. I display mine just how you see it behind me with the helmet on all the time, always. So, dude, the body looks fantastic. You know, the proportions, it looks like a real person in the suit. Like, it doesn't look like a toy. Yeah, he's dope. He doesn't really come with much, like, if I'm being honest, because all the accessories, like the shield and then the other Panther mask, it's kind of like it's not really accurate to like him wearing that, you know, like that was like when he was doing the ceremonial fight. Like, he doesn't wear that with his Black Panther suit. So like, I could see somebody just making a custom figure with and using all those accessories, but like, I'm not going to use it. But I think you get what you get, you know, as Black Panther. I mean, he doesn't really need much. You have the claws and you have other various hand gestures, and he could pose, so that's pretty cool. So I'm happy as hell with this figure, man. I love it. I needed a Black Panther in my collection to go with my Killmonger, so this is definitely the one I needed.
Definitely, bro.
It looks pretty much just like this. Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, like the heads, you can tell that they retooled that paint and they made it more vibrant. The brown, the tones fit. Because I thought the other one was just, I wanted, once I get it in, I want to be able to compare the actual head sculpt.
The hair is a little more HD too, like the sculpt. It's a little bit finer and a little bit more what's a good word? Like, it's more HD. Like, it's definitely they retooled little things on it for sure, especially in the beard as well. You can see a little bit more detail, more like the follicles, like. It looks pretty good. I think a lot of people don't like it or whatever, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Got a low stock one on Shuri.
Yeah, she's already pre-ordered her like a while back.
I'm about to go back and check again.
Mark 1 said there's only one left.
Already. What do you say? One left?
Yeah, the Mark 1 I got an email earlier today was like, "There's only one left." I was like, that's very precise.
They were targeting you.
And should have replied, like, how do y'all know that?
I was like, oh.
We got $2 super chat from my man X-Man Supreme. Thank you so much. He said hashtag Wonder Nan. What? Wonder Nanner?
I don't know. But that beard and mustache go crazy.
Yeah, right. Thank you for the $2 super
Goals,
chat, man.
man.
As always. But I bring this up because and I wanted to because I'm like, we're in that space now that again we keep talking and I keep reiterating on the simple fact that we're in the space where because of the current situation in Hollywood, because of just the simple fact that they are going back, it does give them a chance to retool a lot of things. Even brought the AHSOKA up with 2.0. Do you think that we're going to see now? Are we going? Do you think we're going to see more of this, like stuff like this? And if we do you guys welcome the possibilities? And what are some figures that you think need or require 2.0 upgrade? Anybody can jump in.
Terminators.
Predators.
There you go.
Aliens.
There you go. For sure.
Okay. Yeah. So Jay, you would actually say that. You remember, like you did the worst. You haven't done that in a while, bro.
No, I gotta work with I gotta work on a part 2 for that.
Yeah, like, and that Terminator that you said was the worst. You think that needs a 2.0? Definitely.
Oh, I mean, just the Terminator figures, even if they were good, like I have most of them now. But they're good. They were good for the time being. But even like the materials, like I have the shootout version of the Terminator. And like the pleather on the jacket is going, you know what I'm saying? Like we need some better materials. They need some updated sculpts. They did pretty damn good job on Arnold on those figures. I think so. They did very well with his likeness, but it'd be real nice to see, 2023, 24 paint applications on those figures and see how real HD it would look. Because I mean, they're getting better as time goes on. They get better, and I mean, a lot of stuff is showing their age. Like a lot of grails are showing their age. Stuff like, I mean, there's still some things that hold up very well, like the Days of Future Past Wolverine. That sculpt was way ahead of its time. What's his name? Jesus, I can't remember his name. Peter Cushing. I can't remember his character's name right now. But Tarkin was like amazing. You know what I'm saying? So to see, Tarkin was amazing. So those sculpts definitely were kind of ahead of their time. But there's other ones that definitely need to be updated. I also think the Avengers, the original Avengers line could definitely use an update. I think so.
Yeah.
We got a Loki, we got a Cap, we got a Mark 7. They should just, slowly but surely come out with a couple other ones every now. Maybe, I don't know. I think they're way past the 10th anniversary, maybe like a 15th anniversary. I don't know. Maybe the 20th anniversary of that film. Maybe they'll go back in and give us some updates on those, because those figures are definitely showing their age now. So yeah.
And so you did mention like the Days of Future Past Wolverine. This one definitely does hold up.
Absolutely.
Still.
Yes. Way ahead of its time. That's sculpt. I don't know. That's amazing.
Yeah, it definitely does hold up. Because even if you look at this one compared to the newer version it's dropping, not much of a, it's definitely, you can see a slight difference, but still this one holds up, bro.
Yes, sir.
This was one that, for the time that it was released, you look at it, it's like, yo, this is still dope. Like it definitely is still that dope of a figure to have in your collection. But, again, I was bringing it up mainly because of, looking at, such shows as like AHSOKA, where that figure when it dropped sold out quick. Like it pretty much sold out. I didn't realize how fast, this figure was going to sell, and it did. You know what I mean? I didn't even realize, and which kind of made me wonder, why was it such a low stock on something that's so popular? You know what I mean? Like I would have thought it would have been more and readily available, but just like this version went quick.
I think that may be, sorry to cut you off, but I think that may be because they knew the show was coming around the corner and they may want to sell us another version. So they kind of got this one out and gave us low stock on this one. So this one would sell out. So that stock would be gone. So then they can bring out the new hotness. Cause I think we'll get a new one. I'm getting the feeling that we'll get a new one. I mean, right now in the show, I mean, she's pretty much wearing, it's not that far removed from Mandalorian season 2. She's pretty much wearing the same thing
thing, yeah.
But we got how many episodes? What is it? 4 or 5 more episodes we got. So
yeah. And do you think that I think we got 6 more episodes?
Oh wow.
Because it's eight episodes in this season.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely 8 episodes in this season. So do you I think with this, and I was talking about this earlier, is the adjustment on if they do release this, could they give us, double jointed elbows and then also a retooled Rosario Dawson head sculpt? You know what I mean? Because again, I see the attempt, but I still stand by the simple fact that the likeness is not there completely when it comes to Rosario.
Yeah, it's more
some
like
angles. Yeah.
Rosario is going to be a tough one to do. To get her right, that's going to be a tough one to do.
Yeah.
But it's some things they can improve. Like, I think her face is a little too narrow. Like, just looking at it, because I watched the show back.
Yeah.
I watched it. Like, I was like, yeah, her face is a little bit more fuller. And then, a different expression will do a lot too. I mean, you're seeing that with the artists and Joker figures and stuff like that. Like, they, just hammering down the right expression will get a likeness. And I think this expression was a little too neutral and a little safe for Hot Toys. If they get the right expression, like especially with the rolling eyeballs and everything like that, I think they'll get it. But I think just making her face a tad wider would help because it's there, but it's not there.
And the problem is her lips are not fuller in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, her top lip is lacking.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, not as full as it could possibly be. But again, we know that they're going down, that artisan line, but this I don't think would need to be an artisan. You know what I mean? There's no hair. So you know what I mean? It's just a LQ. So, why would you even think about that? But I think again, just depending. I think they will, but like you said, and this is interesting, they could have kicked that out to give us a better version. They might know what's filtering down the line from this show. So there's more that's going to actually be released from this. Now, I was talking about this, Jay, earlier, because again, I'm just this person, but so today I got my Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in.
Nice.
Right?
Wonderful figure.
I got it in, and I have one major gripe with it. Dan, you have the figure, right?
I think I know what it is.
Bro, I don't like the technology that they use with the head.
I told you, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
I don't.
Really?
It's scary, bro.
No,
it's scary, bro.
Dude, because you're right. Because I was getting them in a. Hold on, I'll pull mine out. That didn't sound right.
It did not. It definitely did not. It did not.
You're lucky you're not an LWO.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to screenshot. But yeah.
I'm glad Maka not in here still.
I know, right?
Figure.
Right.
I pull the figure out. But no, you're right. Like the damn, like how the Jesus. Now I feel weird saying it, but how the head attaches to the body, it just like you can't turn the neck without it popping off. And
bro.
It's a pain, bro.
Yeah, bro. I got it in hand. Now, mind you, the body and the shape of the body is definitely it's a reflection of Andrew Garfield because that's his posture. So they got that portion of it right. But I just feel as though for the price, it's a bit weak. To be quite honest, it's for the price of it is a bit weak. It's still, I'm glad I got it. Don't get me wrong, because it is part of the No Way Home line. But bro, like anytime you try to tilt the head down, that thing pops off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it pops right off.
Bro, did you get the lizard base?
No, I didn't. I didn't get that lizard
I
base.
think that's what it's intended for. basically.
man.
That's what it
That
should have
figure's
been. It should have
intended for
been.
that.
It should have been couple.
Bundled
It should have been a
together.
set. It should have been a
Yeah.
set with the lizard
Yeah.
base.
But
'Cause
that,
with
but
it's
that
awesome.
lizard that's on that base, when you get it, I was like, man, I was upset. Like, damn, this lizard looks so fucking good. Why won't y'all do a 1/6 of this?
Yeah.
I mean, because on the base, it looks that damn good. And that's what that figure,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, that figure is there to complement that base. It's not the reverse.
Yeah,
Wow.
you definitely might be right, bro. Because again, when I get it, and when I got it in hand, I was now this because, and I had to remind myself that, in a sense, bro, besides the actual arms, not a lot of this figure is a 2.0, because from the original version, it's not too much of a 2.0. Even if you not
Slight,
Really?
it's a slight change.
The suit's
Not too-
different. The
Yeah,
suit's different,
Aren't the
but
proportions different?
yeah.
I mean, I never had the.
it's you know what it is, because and also there is no toe articulation in this, bro, at all.
Yeah.
You
You
know
got
what I
the
mean?
big goofy ass feet too.
Yeah, bro, like the big ass, bro. It
I like
looks
those.
like
I do like it. I do like it.
it looks like the kind that you would actually see a cosplayer wear. Like literally,
Yeah.
that's the type of shoes. But everything about the figure else I can tolerate and I'm cool with, except for that neck, bro. And you can't, because even if you turn the head a slight way, it could pop off, like for real. And I'm like, like, how are they going to literally fix that? Now I know that there are certain head sculpts, third party and commissions that are being made, but I don't know how those are going to work with this figure.
Because the head and you see this head and the neck that are on this right now, you can still separate. You can still
separate it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're still experiencing the same thing,
Yeah, you just gotta deal with it at that point.
you know what I
If you
mean?
went down
Are
that
you still
route.
going to deal with that level, that problem with it? I'm not really sure. Useby, are you getting this, bro?
Hell yeah, I'm getting this. I just got the invoice for it the other day, so good to know that I can't turn his head. But that's fine. I don't do much dynamic posing with these guys anyway, so yeah, I'm just excited to have it after No Way Home. I wanted a Garfield, so yeah, I think it's cool. He's the best Spider-Man, so
Yeah, definitely. Cam, are you
I'm getting it eventually. I didn't buy it yet, if that's what this question entails.
See, you didn't
But
pull the
now I'm
trigger,
like, man, this motherfucker got neck issues.
I mean, it's still, bro. You know
It's
what?
still a good figure.
It's
a
still
good
a good figure, and it's still worth getting.
Yeah.
It's just that if you compare his articulation with Tom Holland's,
Right.
It's totally different. It's
Yeah.
definitely totally different. You know what I mean?
But I rather, even though with that neck issue, I love how seamless it looks.
Yeah,
I'm tired of seeing that joint.
mask is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean that side profile.
That
like,
I give
especially
it.
For,
That I give it.
especially like for photography. Yeah, you can. Yeah, man, it looks good.
Even when
That
you
I
get the figure
definitely
to
give
look
it.
up, dude, when you get him to look up and the fabric like moves with his chin, like it looks great. It really does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm getting it now. Thanks, guys. But what's it called? You know, it's one you were talking about 2.0's, right? You know, it's one that I mean, Brother Cousins kind of touched on it. Bro, they need to redo a Hulk figure because, like,
Avengers 1, Avengers 1.
that shit just looks crazy. Like, if you look at the Hulk or what it was from the, I guess, the original Avengers, that shit like a green Neanderthal. Like, it looks crazy.
What you
So
said,
I'm
the
like,
Avengers 1 Hulk?
yeah,
I love it.
the original. I'm like,
I love it. I just don't like the joints. That's the only thing.
does he
But
have elbow joints, or is it just like, is it only
It's he
just
has
the shoulders?
It's just the shoulders.
The shoulder, that's
because
what I thought.
the
Okay,
other
all right.
yeah, it's on. He has ratchets. He has ratchets.
Okay.
and everything. Okay. But yeah, it's just those shoulder joints. I just wish it was all seamless. That's the thing.
And I feel like with technology now, or what they've accomplished so far, they can maybe figure out a way to make it.
Yeah, they got Venom. Shit,
that's true. Yeah,
that's true. Yep.
And then we got Professor Hulk, like some shit. So it's but I'm like, they got to be able to do like just something. I don't know. I just feel like that's a needed in a lot of people's collection. So
yeah, I mean, because and here's the thing, because I don't have one yet. Like I don't really have a whole, and I want one.
Yeah,
but same. I don't necessarily have one in my collection. And like the definitive, again, it's I guess the Avengers one is the one to get. It is the one, you know, based off of everybody's interpretation.
Brother Cousins, do you have the Age of Ultron one too?
I got the I don't have the I got the original Avengers one. The Age of Ultron one, I think that's the one.
Yeah, that one looks really good. Like
Dre's cheating ass has that one, and I seen it, dude. It's sick as fuck.
I got 3 Hulks. That's too many Hulks.
No,
you have 3 of them.
I got the Avengers, I got Ragnarok, and I got Age of Ultron.
Yep,
it's too many Hulks.
Those are the ones I got.
Which one do you prefer? Like, if you think about it, which one do you prefer?
Well, I think I prefer Ragnarok just because of how cool he looks in the armor. I mean, so I'll say that. But if you're looking for one Hulk to have,
Avengers.
It depends, right? The Avengers one is more. I know you're a comic book guy, so it's more comic book accurate with the purple pants that rip and all that stuff. So that one's good, and the and the shade of green is a bit different. So it's more green than this is kind of more yellow green, if I'll call it that. But if you get the deluxe version of this, it comes with the Hulk Smash torso. Yeah, and it's pretty fucking dope. So you really can't go wrong. Go with whatever fits in your budget. Like both are fine. You know, you could make an argument for either one. So
it's fucking calves. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the double pack. The the Banner and the Hulk version.
See,
and stuff
more
like
green,
that.
has the ripped pants.
You think we'll ever get a gray Hulk? Nah, I don't think so. Right?
They got to redeem him first. They got to redeem him.
They got to.
Him and Thor both need to be redeemed at this point.
They do. They really do.
They got to redeem this motherfucker before they think about doing anything else, bro. Because, like, literally,
they need to redeem that whole show.
This is my son,
right? Yeah. They definitely do. We got a $10 super chat by my man.
Oh my God.
He said, "Facts. TASM figure is stunning, except for that damn neck issue. But every time I walk past my display, that figure grabs my eye." He said the Amazing Spider-Man. He looks amazing. And ask Dan Mike about Wonder Nanner. Oh,
that's what he meant. That's
Wonder Nanner.
That's hella funny.
I was like, what is Wonder Nanner?
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, bro. But thank you for the $10 super chat, my guy. I appreciate that. Definitely, man. But this one, now let me ask you a question, because now here's one that has not been released yet, but we don't know whether or not it's going to be a 2.0. But it is one that is supposed to be released, I guess, to kind of complement the line that we're going to actually see in November, I believe, from when they're saying it's going to be shipped or whatever, possibly. And that's this Catwoman. Now, Dan, because I know you've been waiting for this motherfucker right here, bro. I know you have. But do you think that it's opportunity? Do you think that maybe, because this was supposed to come out a while ago, right?
Yeah, beginning of the year.
Yeah. So do you think the reason why this is being delayed is because they're retooling?
I hope so.
It would make some sense, right?
I hope so, but I mean, I think it looks fine in this promo shot, and like these promo shots, right? This is like the 2.0. I think it looks fine, but if they're really working on maybe some of that rooted hair, it'd be kind of stupid now, right? To kind of go from the artisan, right, to coming back to this doll hair shit.
Definitely coming from first class.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that they'd fix this, but it's Hot Toys. We don't know. this is what they solicited. This is exactly what we could get. So yeah, I need this though. Either way, I think it looks great. Yes, to go on to the bad pot for me.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. If it, Dan, you bring up a good point because man, it's like now that we got the artisan and we got this wonderful hair that they're doing with the wool and everything, and then going back to this shit, it's like, oh man. But the good thing is the type of hairstyle that she has. If you just slick that shit back and just put her on the back part, you're really not going to pay that much attention to it. Right?
True. Yeah.
Man, every time I see this damn Catwoman, I'm just like, whatever, man. If you ain't put her on no go, whatever.
Are you gonna get it, bro?
Nah, man.
You're not getting it?
I'm like, man, I ain't getting that shit, man.
Because they didn't put out his
I give her a pass because she was a Catwoman before
Zoe.
So I give it a pass. She got a pass. She's safe. She's safe.
And plus, I just have to have her in my display with the DX19. I mean, I have to. She has to be, especially the way I want to display this figure. I have to actually have. But look at Toya. She's like, nah.
There you go.
She's like, nah.
She has
no
spoken.
pass.
No pass.
Lil, you selling that shit real good because when I got my hands on that artisan Joker, I'm like, fuck, I don't have a Bale Batman besides that WB100 shit that's probably gonna sit in a box.
Yeah,
trade bait, bro. Trade bait.
Yeah, probably more than likely. But man, I don't have a Bale Batman, but then I'm just sitting there like, damn.
Yeah.
It makes you think, but I gotta stand firm because we got Eartha out there, then we got Zoe out there, then those are the Catwomen.
I honestly believe with Zodo, bro, because it makes absolutely no sense that they haven't done it. But I believe it could be, when it could be a licensing issue with her, bro. It still could be.
I think NR is going to do it.
You think so?
I think they've been hearing us complain about it and talk about it for long enough. I think it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. It ain't going to be soon. It ain't going to be soon. I mean, we've seen we heard John on various streams talk about it, but I think it's going to happen at some point. I think it should have been a damn 2-pack because it was like the Bat and the Cat. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of, she was like,
bro, the Bat and the Cat was a theme.
Yeah.
It was a fucking theme.
She was half the damn movie. More than half.
She was. She had a lot of lines.
I don't get it.
It was majorly was almost like her story in a way.
Man, it was the damn theme. It was definitely a damn theme. So I don't know why the mix-up is now, but I don't know. We'll see it. But so with this figure, and Usby, do you think that now, mind you, we know that I think it's Mars Toys is working on the Michelle Pfeiffer, correct?
Was it Mars? Yeah, I think it was Mars Toys.
Yeah, Mars Toys is working on Michelle.
And Julie Newmar. They're working on both.
And Julie Newmar. But do you think InArt will tackle this Catwoman version?
I fucking hope so. Scrap the mirror and do this one, man. Yeah, dude, I hope so. I mean, Anne Hathaway's she needs to be done some justice, I guess I'll say.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I she wasn't my favorite Catwoman, but she was that would go to Michelle Pfeiffer. But she was good enough to deserve a great figure, especially to go with the Bale Batman that they're planning on doing. So I hope they do something different. Because if it comes out with the hair and looking like this, that's going to be definitely high on the jank factor. So I hope they
it is, bro, because if they've done, now here's the thing though, because they have done the artisan line right now, they're doing the artisan line, and we do see that they're introducing the wool. Now they haven't done too many figures. Like, is there another figure that we know of besides her that's coming out with rooted hair? Because I think everything else has been sculpted thus far.
Yeah.
So I think
she's the last.
Yeah, so she's the last from the line to get sculpted. So so 2-part question. Do you think they will introduce the wool version of this figure? Number one. Number two, do you think that will change the price for some folks? Do you think that because the gang, they already put this out,
Right?
So do you think that they would have to basically fulfill the orders as is and not go back and change it because you can't now? Or do you think they're going to be like, nah, fuck that, we're not going to do that, we're just going to release this as is?
They're going to release it as is because they're going to keep that wool. They're going to keep the wool behind a paywall. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be your artisan or your special edition. Special edition. That's what they're going to do. This is going to be just business as usual with this. They may make it. I think what they'll do, because nobody talks about Gamora, because the hair on Gamora, even though it was the same type of, it was done very well. Her hair was done very well. I mean, even the little pieces that came down, they were like individually wrapped.
Yeah.
It was very good. And it's still, I've had that figure sitting for like 2 years now, and it's still styled pretty well. So maybe they can can take some good treatment with this, even though it is this janky shit, they'll still do some good, they'll have a good treatment on it where it's passable. But nah, that's behind a paywall.
You're right. Did do it, it'd be easy. If they did do it, all thing they got to do is just pull the scope off and do it, and that saved them a whole lot of money for some of us that would jump on it. But for how the way it looks now, and I mean from the photos and until some of us gets it in hand, it's kind of a toss up. I can't see Hot Toys going through a whole retooling process just to make that change, and then the price point. Because if you do that, they're going to be cutting themselves off at the knees by the hype they just created by these two figures that they just put us through this circus to get, and then just come out with a regular figure out the box just like that. That's kind of working backwards.
This is true. This is very true. So I have to basically agree, man. Like, as much as I would want to see him do it, they probably won't. They definitely probably won't. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you think, and I want to pull this up real quick, do you think we'll get an artisan version? Do you think Hot Toys will possibly give us an artisan version of this?
I've already pre-ordered 5.
Oh, shit.
I mean, honestly, I think they would. I think they should. Especially the one in the middle. That's a handsome ass guy right there.
Bro, wool hair on that.
Man, get that man a certified hot comb.
Bro, the artisan version of this right here, straight up with the.
Well, I'm stop you right there, bro. Every time I see this shit, I just bust out laughing every time I see it, because his dad got a photo just like that.
He ain't lying. He is not lying. Damn sure. My dad got a picture with it. He got a picture with his hair just like this, and he got a coat on. He looked like Inspector Gadget. He damn sure do.
Man, dude. Nah. I ain't talking about that picture. I'm talking about the picture where he posed with your mom in the wicker chair.
Oh, shit, that one. The Huey P. Newton chair they in.
Hey, everybody had one of those in their house, bro. I swear.
For real.
Yo, like,
oh shit. Every time I see that, I look at that man, I just start busting out laughing. Oh, yeah.
Bro. Artisan
I must have been happy as I don't know what picture you took that from, but I was happy as hell in that picture.
Bro, I think in this picture you had the Ghostbuster pack on, bro. It was a Halloween joint.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, I must have been happy as shit. Like that.
I think it definitely might have been. It might have been the Halloween joint, bro, because he was a little bit happy taffy right here, bro. But nah. But nah. I don't know. I mean, I just think that we're in that space right now, bro. We're in that space where 2.0s aren't really far-fetched, but I do know that with the 2.0s, or just the talk about 2.0s, puts a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth because of the level of exclusivity that they want right now. So there's like a double-edged sword to kind of follow with that type of situation. Do you want to tread in that space? Yes, it'd be good for people who never got it, but at the same time, it's like some folks who did have it, number one, you're giving them a 2.0 better version of something that they already have that they wish they would have, and then you're forcing them to possibly, if they want it again or want that version, to buy it. You know what I mean? So 2.0, when we talk about it, it is a tricky space to be in, bro. It is. One, not for people who never had it, but for people who have it, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I know people want 2.0s.
Like the DX07 and the DX, what is it, 25? I mean, that was crazy. Like,
Dude,
the best. I personally think the DX20, the new Bespin Luke, is way better than the DX07. But what makes the DX07 still hold this grail ability would be the fact that weather vane, and then that, and it's two figures. You can't get past that.
And the base, the Dio.
Right.
Dio,
man. I'm sorry. If you put that DX with number 25 and that DX07, I'll pick the DX07 every day, all day. I'm sorry.
I still like the new one. I think the new one is better.
It's too clean. It is just too clean.
Neither one of them are accurate, honestly. I mean, this new one is too damn tight, which is why he looked like a janitor. And it should be the suit should be a little baggy, and way more weathered. The old one, DX07, it's too baggy, and it is showing its age. I mean, that figure shows its age. It really, and to me, it really does. But it's still a grail. It's still a grail.
Yeah, definitely, man. I don't know. It's interesting. Everybody out there, let me know what y'all think. Do you think, like, 2.0s, do you welcome it? Are you okay with it? Or is it something that where you're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's safe to be in that space. Yeah, it's okay.
But Leo, they got to prove something to us, because if we suddenly talking about 2.0s, I can't get my Iron Man numbers together, so don't even ask. But for the second Iron Man that they put out a so-called reissue. Then they came out in 3 months of each other, within 3 months of each other, maybe a little longer. So when they do 2.0s like that, that's when it just leave a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
But when you turn around and do a 2.0 like the Black Panther that they just brought out, where they did those improvements, that's where those 2.0s are justified. That's like the Iron Man that's about to come out, they did a 2.0 of, and they pretty much put it to scale of what it actually supposed to be. That's justified of a 2.0.
Yeah.
So, but then too, when you start getting into too many of them, and just like every time you look, like, nah, I mean, for me, it's boring as hell. Like, go back to the drawing board, come out with something new, come out with something fresh that all of us can enjoy. But those 2.0s only comes with a limit of what improvements that you're making, instead of just throwing it out there just to throw it out there.
Well, if you look at the I forget what DX number that is. What is that, DX11? You look at that Joker, that Heath Ledger Joker, and you look at even this new artisan Joker. I mean, shit, that needed a 2.0. That figure was a grail for a long time and a grail for a lot of people, and it's horribly outdated. So I think with modern technology, modern paint applications, I mean, you have to keep up, because as we got to look at it also as a business. This company is a business, and they don't want to keep these figures to be like, okay, they're grails. We want to keep them to be these grails, but then they have competition now. They have NR. They have other. I mean, shit. You even have third party companies coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Mark's coming with heat. So they gotta make sure their business stays afloat. So of course they're not gonna let they're not gonna let like an art do a Joker that's amazing, looks just like a mini Heath Ledger on your damn tabletop, and them not come out with one. So yeah, they have to do that to protect their brand as well. We got to look at that. So, and I mean, and honestly, me personally, I want that too, because I want the best representation of these characters. Now, at that time, DX11 was the best representation of that character at that time.
Yeah,
that was what, 11 years ago. So some things have to be updated. I think Bespin Luke, even though I bought it probably a month before they announced this new Bespin Luke, it needed to be done, because I could still see, I mean, that sculpt is horribly outdated on the DX11. I mean, on the DX7, DX07. So they have to protect their brand, and at the end of the day, they're a business. And for us to not look at it like that we shouldn't. We have to look at it.
But then too, aren't they trading a dangerous line by making themselves out to be, if they keep doing 2.0s and keep doing things like that, to make themselves almost like a Marvel's Legends type of thing, where you got so many different versions running out there? It's a fine line with that. Yeah, and all of us with collectors, one of the allures with Hot Toys is that they only make these things at a certain period, and then they move on to something else.
Limited batches.
And you go right, and if you just getting into collecting and you like something, you got to go through the hunt to get it. I think, to me personally, that's what collecting is to me. It's more of something that's unique, something that is somewhat exclusive, something that I can, take a chase and make a hunt for. That's what makes these collections unique. But when you start getting into diving into 2.0s, 3.0s, 4.0s, it takes that shine off of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they hit it. I think they hit a brick wall finally with the Iron Man stuff. I mean, me personally, like, I bought the suit up, the Mark V suit up, and honestly, I'm looking to get rid of it now. And the reason why is one day I sat back and thought about it and was like, damn, now we're getting mid-transformation Iron Man. It's like, okay, you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gone too far. They've totally gone too far with it. But yeah.
Yeah, we got a $5 super chat by my man Pedro Lopez. In my opinion, the one female figure that is due on artisan version 2.0 right now is the Iron Man 2 Black Widow.
Yes,
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would definitely agree.
Totally.
Now, Cam, I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
You're not gonna like what I'm gonna ask you, because it's gonna make you think. It's definitely gonna make you think.
All right.
Now, if I'm right, you're getting pretty much all the figures from the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 line, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to follow it with this question.
Okay.
If they decided that they were going to release the Gamora Ravager as an artisan figure,
Wow.
Knowing that you want to complete that line, if they did that to you, and I'm talking about artisan, bro, an artisan hair, they give us the red and all of it in the Ravager suit that she had, and would you go in on that line, knowing that you have to complete the line? Would you do it?
Yeah, definitely. It would be a headache trying to get it, but I would definitely try to get it for sure. Just trying to figure out how many screens I need open. I'm like, shit, I didn't call my cousin, let me call my brothers. in different time zone, maybe they can help me out. Like, hey, whoever get it, everybody else log off. Like, that's all you gotta do. But no, I would love to add that to my collection. That'd be crazy. And it's weird because, like, we haven't heard any news about whether they're even going to do a Gamora, after the last one they dropped was with the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that has something to do with the the license of likeness or what it is, but I feel like she's needed. You know, she's been in all the posters and all the photos. She wasn't the Gamora that we knew, but she's the last Gamora we're gonna see. So, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
fingers crossed. Pray for
but
me. Pray for me.
I think the lineage for you, bro. I mean, or the space that you have that would probably allow you to get it before everybody else. And I think it is highly possible that you could do it. You know, I don't think that it would be a problem because, you know, definitely once, you know, pretty much Hot Toys finds out that you are going to be on the Shy this weekend. I think that basically once they find out that you'll be on the episode of Shy, that it is a possibility they might be like, hey, we gotta get this man some, you know, money talk, bro. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I stopped doing music. Now I play Emmett on the Shy. I'm super excited. I run a barbecue joint that I sneak in at night and sell chicken with Lala. Actually, and smacking her down on the meantime with those Cam's gloves. So man, check it out.
That's not
the Shy Sunday nights on Showtime.
Not Thanks, a bag, everybody. Dude. I was scrolling up today and I saw that. I was like, "The fuck!" I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yo,
Cam on the Shy, definitely. But you know, definitely, man. Hell Beetle said, "Gamora Artisan." Sold. It's just that, can you imagine here? And that's the thing. And before we check out, bro, that's the biggest thing. Like, do you guys, and Dan, I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you think Artisan is like fair? Is it a fair thing? Is it a fair space that now people are challenged to get these pieces? The thrill of the hunt challenged. And you have to get it because, for instance, the only way that you are going to get that Anakin right now, it's one company that still got that motherfucker up, and I'm not doing that shit. But there's one company that still basically has it up, and that's Toys Wonderland. But do you think it's fair? Do you think it's a fair go with that?
I mean, yeah. Now that seeing the way Sideshow's been doing it, it's a little bit better. Because like, I mean, Sideshow's the easiest way for all of us in the US to get it. So I think it's a bit better now. Because I mean, exclusive stuff, let's be honest, if one of us got our hands on it or whatever, it's pretty cool. It's a nice feeling to have something that other people don't. And like, you know, it kind of brings that uniqueness to your collection. And I think it's fair. Who knows? What if Hot Toys doesn't do limited numbers for artisan figures anymore? They just up the price. You know what I mean? Like, what if they just don't do that? Because I mean, in art, their figures aren't numbered, right? Like, they just see how many got ordered in their window, right? And then that's how many they'll try to make. So what if Hot Toys kind of goes down that route, and then it'll kind of make it a little bit more accessible? But for now, the first two, which are limited in numbers, supposedly, who knows? They might come out with like another 200 in a month or two, but I think it's fair. Especially, like I said, as long as the means to get it are just fair, like, you know, they fucking eliminate the bots that can get it instantly. Like, I think that's a big problem with a lot of the other releases that Sideshow had, like the WB Wonder Woman, like the WB Batman, like all of those, like those were shit shows because bots were buying it instantly, and it was annoying as fuck. And on top of that, just their website couldn't even handle all the traffic. So as long as they keep their shit in check, at least for Sideshow, and keep it fair like the way it has been, I think, I don't know, there's not really much anybody can say. I mean, I know there's a few people who feel like they got shafted, and it, you know, there are some things that they still got to work on, but, you know, because I don't know about you guys, but I was in line for Anakin and my number changed like 6 times. Like,
damn,
it went up and then down and then up and then down, and
Mine was like 3. Mine was like 3.
I changed quite a few times. Like,
Useby, did you try to get Anakin, bro?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
No.
Damn.
No, I tried. It was like I forget what number it was, 3,500 or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, I tried. I failed, but hopefully I'll be able to make a trade for it. So yeah. I don't know, man. Is it fair? Is it not? It is what it is. I mean, I think limited edition stuff is just a part of collecting, right? It's not part of Hot Toys collecting in general. In the history of Hot Toys collecting, there's been very few and far between. So as long as they keep it that way, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Did I want the Anakin? Sure, but I have light side Anakin already. And Dollars to Donuts, they're going to come out with an updated sculpted hair Anakin. You know, kind of like how the Joker had a sculpted version and artisan version. So. Yeah, as long as it's few and far between, it's all good. But yeah, I mean, I got into Hot Toys and stuff like that because I didn't want to deal with that shit. I didn't want to jump through hoops to get the figures and stuff like that. So, I think we talked about this last week. If that's like the model they want to go and just be a hype company and stuff like that and make super duper limited batches, then it's great for them. But I won't be collecting them anymore. I'll do something else. So, but. It is what it is. I like the new system. I got the stealth suit cap, and that was like 3 hours of refreshing and trying to get it in and everything crashing and this, that, and the other thing. So the QIT system, random, you're in, you're out, they're done, and their shit didn't crash. So, it is what it is. But, I think they'll probably reserve the artisan line for special stuff like that, that Catwoman. I don't think they're gonna do the artisan line because I don't think that's hype enough. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
But maybe a artisan like Professor X or Ancient One or something like that would be pretty dope. And she finally got it. Okay. But no, we'll see what they do going forward. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You can't fault them. But so yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Right.
How is this?
I was reading some of this shit.
I was reading it too. Like, the fuck?
What? Wait a minute. Who?
What the fuck is this? You got a lot of.
Oh, they trolling.
It's probably some fucking fat dude in his fucking underwear in his home typing all this shit out.
Man, I basically am.
It's funny.
Yeah,
dude.
somebody said I think Macca is back. Yeah, he probably came up under a different name.
George Jefferson.
Yeah,
George Jefferson.
Gotta ban these corny dudes. Anyway, yeah, I banned them. Yeah, definitely I did ban them. So anyway,
I think his mom. I think that their mom is calling him to be breastfed right about now.
Yeah, either that or it's just. Yeah, somebody again, bro. It could be.
We must be doing something right.
We are doing something right.
Yeah.
So that's why they actually coming in here because I guess we just got a lot of attention on this side. But definitely, George Jefferson, you got too much time on your hands, bro.
Somebody's bored. Shit.
Yeah, too much time on your hands. You just got banned, bro. So anyway, it is what it is. But thank you for being here and giving us a bit of humor because you came out of nowhere and it made absolutely zero sense. Anyway, everybody out there,
I pay for his Jergens lotion if he needs it.
We can send him some. Send him some of Jay's baby oil, bro. And I mean, like he needs something, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was just kind of weird. Anyway, everybody out there, thank you so much for being here. Definitely a great show. And actually, thank you for all the trolls too. You did supply some humor. Yeah. But thank you so much for being here. Cut and Cam, what you got going on, brother? What can we expect from you, Cut and Cam?
Nothing. I have nothing going on right now. I just released my review on episode 1 and 2 of AHSOKA. So if you guys get a chance, go ahead and check it out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I have some stuff in the works whenever we see some more releases or some new announcements. Hopefully this week we'll see something new and I'll do another episode of the new. I haven't done one in a little while, so it'd be cool to get back on here and just chat with all you guys on the live stream. But man, thank you for having me as always. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that, man. As always, if you haven't already, follow Cut and Cam on Instagram and YouTube. Make sure you get him to 1,000 subscribers. Come on, man. Y'all know what to do. You know what to do. Come on, people. Make sure you hit that like button. Smash the like button if you haven't already. because we need that. We definitely need the support over here on the channel. Second brother, what's going on with you, bro? What can we expect from you, my man?
Man, I'll be up your way this weekend, sir.
Word.
So we got to talk.
Hold up, which day are you coming?
Saturday we got Corvettes at Carlisle, and I'll be there till Sunday.
Okay, because I should be here Sunday. Monday I'm going back up to Brooklyn because me and Toya got some appointments up there, and plus we are going to be at, what is it called, the Afro Punk Music Festival in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot of folks there, bro. I think Saturday is going to be Joey Badass. Let me see who else is going to be there. It's going to be a couple people there, bro. It's going to be a whole bunch of people there, so we'll definitely be up there around then. So
I'm going to be definitely heading back up to New York probably.
Yeah.
Shit, it was October, I think. Yeah, but man, nothing's going on here besides, Lil Macho started back school this week.
Yeah.
So that first week of school is like, like up and down, always something different until the school get themselves together. Besides that, got these things that's coming in. Yesterday I spent all day yesterday, taking up with your guys' advice on building a AHSOKA case.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I try and build that because I'm starting, that do-back pushed me over the edge. Right
Yep.
That do-back pushed. I'm just like, I thought, my man was Bob Dylan probably laughing right now with the tape measure. I'm around with tape measure all over the place, measuring shit where it makes like it looks like it makes sense around here to have something that large. And also I went in on the
somebody's going to grab what you just now said, bro.
Say that again.
Somebody's going. There's somebody's going
to clip it.
It's stupid. Yeah, but I went to jump on the Fan Home Millennium Falcon, the model kit that's going to be coming in, and that's about the same size as the do-back, I think a little bigger.
Oh, shit.
So I'm jumping into that. So I'm like, okay, I need to have something to accommodate this, accommodate the space for both of those items. So I jumped into the AHSOKA cases, went to IKEA, spend a couple of dollars and some odds and ends today. So you guys see pictures when it goes, when it's finished. You guys probably saw the pictures of me moving the DTOFs that was in another area down here, and I moved them out into the main floor, and it looked pretty good. But just making those plans, man. With that do-back. I mean, I try to follow your lead of getting the second one. That may happen,
bro. I'm telling you, how it's gonna look. I cannot wait. Once it is, and that's, like I said, it's a dream come true to actually have that coming. That's what I was so excited about last week, and I cannot wait.
And seeing that do-back, man, it brings back my childhood.
Hell yeah!
Stormtrooper down in the little slot on the do-back and just pull his tail for his head to move.
Hell yeah, bro!
When I saw that, it brought me back to that. So, man, I have to get that.
You already know. But thank you for being here as always, bro.
Thanks,
every week, each and every week. Make sure, bro. I'm so glad to have you. Can't wait you get that channel up too. We're gonna keep on nudging you on that channel. So can't wait to have.
I'm putting hard at work with that, but in between this goddamn travel, dude. Literally this week, I pretty much got myself fully rested from Hawaii.
Word.
And then we talking about damn Japan in October.
Is USB going to Japan on this Friday? I don't know. Did USB say he's going to go to Japan with us?
Not in October.
Yeah, I got to give you guys.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about.
Said not in October.
In 2020, is that 2027, right? 25.
Yeah. We. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to plan it. I think I'm going to bring the kids because they'll be 9 and 6 or almost 7 by then.
Oh wow.
So,
Word.
Let me give you guys.
That will be an experience for them.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna give you guys a full intel because I got some people that's already over there that's like telling me certain things that have changed. That when I go there October, I give them pretty much will spec everything out to make sure to give you guys information what to be prepared for. Because this celebration logistically it's going to be a whole lot different than ones people have been used to going to.
Yeah, that's what it's Japan too, so I know they're gonna probably try to go all out, bro.
Yeah,
they're gonna definitely try to go all out. So I'm excited about that. Dan, cheating motherfucker, what's going on with you, bro? What you got going on? What you got coming up, bro?
Yeah, I got this Black Panther review coming up. I'm still working on it, so
that shit, bro. And the body and the it looks even like just the material looks really good. Like it does. It looks different.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, it's sick, man. I'm just touching up the review. It should be out probably later tomorrow at some time. I don't know when. But yeah, and I'm almost at 3K. I'm like,
hey, come on, man.
I'm at like 7 subscribers away or something like that. I gotta check.
7 subscribe. Yo,
no, let's get this man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
There's 110 people in here right now.
I am 6 subscribers away.
Yeah. He is only 6 subscribers away from 3,000.
Get him to 3,000.
There's 110 people in here right now. Make sure you head over to Dan's page. It's 6 scale reviews. All you got to basically do is go over there and hit. Come on, subscribe. All right, so people are checking. So, all right, check and see where you at right now, bro. See where you at. All he needs is 6 people. Come on.
6.
You still need 6.
Still 6, yeah.
Sometimes I just use my other YouTube page. So.
Burner.
I just threw it on there.
Burner page.
Yeah, it's George Jefferstein. I mean, it's like
all right, guys. I just put the link in the chat.
4 more to go now. I got 2.
4 more. So all we need is 4 more. The link is right here in the chat. 4 more people. That's all he needs to get to 3,000 subscribers. That is all he needs.
I got 1 more. I need 3 more.
3 more. So all he needs is 3 more people. 3 more people to get to 3,000 subscribers. I mean, come on, man. Where you at? 3 more. All we need is 3 more people. There's 105 people out there. Make sure you hit that. Come on, man. Subscribe, motherfucker. Just do it right now.
Oh, I need 1.
One more. All he needs is 1 more person, motherfucker. Y'all got to do that shit right now, motherfucker. Just hit it now, motherfucker. Let's do it quick, motherfucker. Where you at?
Still there. 1 more.
One more. Come on, man.
There we go. Got it.
3,000 subscribers, motherfucker. Thank you so much, all you out there, bro, motherfucker. Did that. That's what I am talking about, motherfucker. Just go ahead and subscribe, motherfucker. Make sure that happens, motherfucker. Let's do it now, man. As a matter of fact, congrats, bro.
Now everybody just unsubbed.
Mr. 3K, definitely. They said Mr. 3K. They made it to 3,000 subscribers. Duly deserved, man. Make sure that you do that. Appreciate it, bro. As always, man. Like
cheated my way to 3. So
you did cheat your way to 3,000. That's some bullshit. Ain't that some bullshit? Now, come on. Those same people, make sure you head over to Cam's collection and get my Cuzzo to 3,000. Come on, man.
It was crazy. I think I was on Dan's channel when I got to like 150 or something like that.
Word. See,
I think we stayed on there until like I got to it. Matter of
fact.
So,
it was crazy. Something like that. Yeah, I remember that.
Appreciate it, bro. Glad to see you made it to 3,000, man. As always. Again, that's all we needed. And if one of y'all motherfuckers unsubscribe, I'm gonna know it. So make sure that y'all
3,000. There's 3,001 now. So
there you go. 3,001.
Looks like I'm staying.
I'm talking about stand in there, motherfucker. Definitely. Anyway, thank you, bro. As always. Next up, we got this motherfucker that's coming in right here. This motherfucker always coming. Motherfucker. What's going on with you, bro? Like, what you got coming up, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Hey, thank you for having me. It was fun. It's real fun tonight, man. I love being with you guys every week. It is awesome. Oh yeah, and y'all make sure y'all get that candy too. Yeah, definitely, so I can stop selling my damn figures.
Y'all thought I took this down. It is back. It is holiday season, and it is back. Definitely.
Make sure y'all get that candy.
Get that candy, my
But I'll do it in Atlanta, but make sure y'all get that candy, baby. I'm telling you. If you feeling Randy, you
get that candy.
Damn candy. Hell yeah. But no, man, appreciate you being here. I'll be pulling this guy out and doing a review on him. So yep. So the review is coming on Andrew Garfield. Just got my notification that my 100 WB Wonder Woman is shipping. That's coming.
Word.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
so
coming.
Yours converted, right? Didn't you have it on wait list?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I would love to say that, but no, it was a Tim Cent. It was a Timothy Cent purchase. It was a Timothy Cent purchase. But like now you see why I was selling all my shit last week. So but no, I sold my Wonder Woman 84. I sold the golden armor, and that was a great deal because I actually met up with somebody at a local collector, and he bought that from me directly, so I didn't have to worry about shipping and all that shit. So I got like $500 off those two figures to get that figure. And I know that's like, oh, he spent all that to get one, but I really wanted that one. I think that's right now that's the best Wonder Woman on the market. I mean, it's gonna be funny when NART comes with theirs, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. But yeah, that's gonna be great. I can't wait to unbox that and probably do a Good Morning Grails for that. So we'll see what happens because that is a grail. So definitely. So that's coming in, and best of the best tomorrow. We'll see what comes out. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope something drops tonight.
I hope something drops tonight. I hope he gets something.
Drop tonight.
Man, I hope you're right because if we get Electro tonight, that'll be dope. We get Morbius tonight.
If we get Morbius,
oh my! Get the Batman.
Dude,
yo,
we are due for the bat. You're right. We are due for the fucking Batman.
I want my NART, man. I definitely want my NART Batman, man. It's got to come soon. But anyway, bro, thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure as always.
Appreciate that. Next up, we got this motherfucker right here who is
hi.
It's enabling, always enabling. What's going on with you, brother? What can we? Okay, so hold on real quick.
Yes, I'm holding on. So yes, we had Bricks and Brews planned for last month. Then my ass got fucking COVID 3 years after COVID was cool again. So right now, my next free weekend is 9/16 or 17. So that's Saturday or Sunday. So as long as you're not in fucking New York or some fucking where else where you can't join, we'll be going live on that on
9/16. That should be here. Should be good.
Yeah. Other than that, man, just trying to pay off all these fucking invoices so I can finish filling up my fucking cases, and then build some Costco cases for the plethora of other shit that I have coming in. So getting due back as well, and I need a place for that next to my what's the name of the thing from The Mandalorian again? Why I'm drawing a blank on that one. Blurred. A blurred. So yeah, thanks for having me, man. Nothing other than just chilling. Find me here, CW, whatever. Getting some grails and comics recently before student loans restart. Don't forget about that. They start in October again. So,
shit.
So getting some last minute comics in before I'm not buying any more comics before the end of the year. And,
right.
Other than that, yeah, man.
Forgot about that.
Just chilling, bro.
Again, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. And as always, can't wait to announce Bricks and Brews because I will be there and it will definitely be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we got this guy right here, who decided that he wanted to change colors and, he had to do a food run. He did, had to take care of some things, but, we got the one and only Low Key, say it with me out there, everybody. Low Key in the building, so smooth that he just puts his arms up and his shirt just crawled on him.
Take off those pants.
That's all it is. I mean, plenty of people out there dropping them draws at his front door right now, waiting in. You can see that collection. So everybody out there, last but not least, the one and only, the incomparable, Low Key. Before you talk,
Drawers on the floor.
Exactly, Low Key. Take the mic away, bro.
Well, there ain't no draws jumping around here, I just sworn I went downstairs just to refill my drink, and next thing I know, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm doing something upstairs. Can you go to the store? What the fuck? All right. I'll be back. I'll be back. Appreciate you having me as always, fellas. Sorry for my MIA-ness, but like I said, if you know, you know. Y'all know what it is. Like, and then the whole time I'm driving to the store, I was like, God damn it, Jake jinxed me. I was like, used to be cool as fuck, and now I'm making milk runs in the middle of my night.
There you go.
You already know, bro. You already know how it is. You already know how it is, bro. But anyway, thank you for being here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Lil Key in the building. All it is but a word. Man of small words. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Yo, who is saying she chose him?
Yo, stupid as hell. Anyway, thank you guys, everybody out there for tuning in. Like Jay said, we got best of the best tomorrow. If something drops, you'll definitely see an episode of The Corner sometime tomorrow. Figure Flex Friday, and I believe depending on if I'm back from New York, which I will be, we will actually have Collectors Lounge on Sunday. So we'll see how that's going to actually go. But again, thank you guys for being here. It's been a great night. Eventually Poetry Corner. Hell yeah, you already know it is, man. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Until next time, we love y'all, and we'll see you again next week. Out.